Welcome to the second round of Nürburgring Drift Cup as we join forces with the Drift Kings European Championship Series.
It's crazy, there's a lot of people here and there's a lot of tough competition. There's loads of Drift Masters drivers and people from all over Europe, so it's going to be a tough competition, but I'm feeling confident and we're here to do what we can do.
Every time Nürburgring feels for me, it's my home. It's since over 10 years that I'm driving here and it's still, coming back home. So I'm really happy to be here.
I'm drifting now for 17 years. I think I'm here since 12 or 15 years since the first event. I don't know how often I drove up the hill, but every time it's a little bit new and we made some things on the car, but it felt very good this morning.
Het enige voordeel wat ik heb, dat is dat ik hier al heel veel heb gereden. Dat zagen we ook in de eerste trainingssessie. Dat de nieuwelingen wel een beetje zo struggelen met de snelheid, de transities. Wat dat betreft ben ik in het voordeel en ik probeer dat uit te buiten tot in de battles.
De eerste training was goed, een beetje warm draaien. Kijken of alles in orde is met de auto, want elke keer voor je wedstrijd rijdt, is er toch altijd hier of daar nog een kleinigheid die je wil verbeteren of aanpassen.
De eerste Kurve ist bergauf, man sieht nicht in die Kurve hinein und das ist ziemlich ansprechend für uns, denn das hat man nicht so oft, dass man eigentlich auf einen Hügel rauffährt.
Il y a encore une petite appréhension de est-ce que ça va passer, est-ce qu'on est trop vite, on est trop doucement, mais c'est l'adrénaline, elle est au maximum, c'est une sensation vraiment extraordinaire. Very high speed track, gotta slow it down really into the small corners. It's got a really good flow. I really like the all around the atmosphere around here.
Yeah, the atmosphere is pretty cool. Everybody is very friendly. We help each other like we always do, and that's drifting.
Le but de ce week-end, c'est de m'amuser, de profiter, que la voiture tienne tout le week-end. Éventuellement un podium, ce serait top, hein.
Comme d'habitude, on va essayer de faire son meilleur. C'est vrai qu'il y a d'autres personnes, des fois plus en forme, des fois un peu moins. On va essayer de faire partie de ceux qui le sont aujourd'hui, mais il y a du beau monde, il y a du niveau, tout ce qu'il faut pour faire un beau week-end.
Let's have the top 3 qualifiers of the club class here at the Nürburgring Drift Cup Round 2. Third place goes to Dylan Mouchneau from France with his beautiful BMW E36 2.8 Turbo. Now a nice entry into Michael Schumacher S. Takes lots of speed and lots of momentum with him. Nice transition, smooth here, breaks it down, little pull on the handbrake, wide line into Lil Monaco, gets the outside zone. Nice transition over the mountaintop. Third place for Dylan Mouchneau with his nice qualifying run. Second place got Charles Aurichier with his beautiful JZX100 Toyota Chaser as he pulls the handbrake to enter Michael Schumacher S. Nice line here, little wobble, but that's okay. Easy in the transition, takes the momentum with him as he enters Lil Monaco. Wide line here from Charles Aurichier as he transitions this big car in this guardrail jungle that we call Lil Monaco. Nice and easy over the finish line, Charles Aurichier. First place got Michael Haidt in this S13 RB26 powered drift car. Takes lots of speed into Michael Schumacher S. Nice line here, transitions, and now he takes it into huge angle to break down into Lil Monaco. Easy transition, and then he takes lots of angle and lots of smoke. Michael Haidt first place in qualifying. After some tough fought battles in the top 32, we lined up the drivers for a nice parade, and now let's see some highlights. So let's kick off the top 8 of the Nürburgring Drift Cup Round 2 Club Class. We have Gerrit Jantonen against Ricard Miklos. Ricard Miklos was the better qualified driver, so he has to lead first, accelerates out of Goodyear corner, makes good speed, and a nice flick entry here in Michael Schumacher-esque. Gerrit Jantonen has problems staying close because he has the way slower car. Ricard Miklos brought a 550 horsepower BMW with him to the Nürburgring Drift Cup Round 2, and Gerrit Jantonen, as you can see, has no chance of staying close. There's no proximity. He is on the same line, but he's not close at all. So now they have to switch positions, and Gerrit Jantonen leads Ricard Miklos up the hill. As you know, Miklos has the faster car. Nice flick initiation in the chase of Ricard Miklos. Gerrit Jantonen goes a little bit over the curbs, but stays nice on the line. And Miklos has some huge errors in the chase. Straightens the car once, and here he straightens the car twice. So that's a major mistake of Ricard Miklos, and that's why Gerrit Jantonen got the win from the judges. Next battle is up. Eric Lobmeier against Tim Wagener. Eric Lobmeier brought a really nice C6 Corvette, and Tim Wagener is a BMW E92 335i from True Power Drift Team. So as we can see, nice initiation of Lobmeier. A nice copy of the line from Tim Wagener in the chase. Lobmeier pulls a little gap because he has a really fast car, but Tim Wagener can close up a little bit, but makes a slight mistake at the entry of Lille Monaco. And now he pulls through the smoke of Eric Lobmeier and over the finish line. So now they switch positions. Tim Wagener in the lead, Eric Lobmeier in the chase. Wagener accelerates up the hill and initiates nicely with a handbrake drag into Michael Schumacher-esque. Lobmeier copies the line really nice, and now he sets up for attack. As you can see, Wagener with a nice entry into Lille Monaco, but a slight mistake. And Lobmeier chases him down. Not too close, but on the same line as Tim Wagener. So Eric Lobmeier got the win from the 3 judges. Next battle is up. Charles Aurichier against Karel van Brantegem. So the battles of the JDM legends here. Toyota Chaser JZX100 of Charles Aurichier in the lead, and Karel van Brantegem in the R33 Skyline in the chase. Charles Aurichier, 550 horsepower dual JZ under the bonnet of this beautiful looking Toyota Chaser. Nice initiation. Takes lots of speed with him through Michael Schumacher-esque, and now breaks down at the entrance of Lille Monaco. Karel van Brantegem copies the line really nice, but isn't close at all because he has a slower car. Almost stock power in this Nissan Skyline with 336 horsepower. So now they switch positions. Karel van Brantegem in the lead, Charles Aurichier in the chase. Nice little flick. Charles Aurichier with a nice copy of the line, but isn't too close. That's what the judges said in the briefing. Make the attack after the first transitions as you enter the brake zone of the entry of Lille Monaco. And Charles Aurichier with a huge mistake. And Karel van Brantegem got the win and enters the top 4. Next battle is up. We have Dylan Mouchenot against Dennis Peistrup. Dylan Mouchenot, as you could see earlier, with the 3rd place in qualifying. And we know him from the previous rounds at the Nürburgring Drift Cup. He does really nice in this BMW E36. Plenty of horsepower under the bonnet. And Dennis Peistrup of True Power Drift Team chases him down here. Michael Schumacher-esque. Mouchenot with a nice entry. Early transition. Takes a lot of speed with him. Breaks it down now into Lille Monaco. And Peistrup tries to copy the line. Isn't too close, because Dylan Mouchenot has a way fast car, and it's really hard to stay really close at Dylan Mouchenot's door. And now they switch positions. Dylan Mouchenot chases down Dennis Peistrup, leaves a little bit of gap up to 20 meters. Now initiates with a handbrake drag. Copies the line really nice, and it's really close. Dylan Mouchenot makes a nice attack here at the entry of Lille Monaco. Cuts the line a little bit, but Dennis Peistrup goes a little too wide. Kicks some cones and got a major deduction from the judges. That's why Dylan Mouchenot advanced to the top 4. So we are in the top 4 now. We have Gerrit Jantonen against Eric Lobmeier. Gerrit Jantonen is known at the Nürburgring Drift Cup, enters the competition year after year, so since almost 10 years he's drifting here, and we see no acceleration of Eric Lobmeier as he wants to gain some speed for Michael Schumacher S, has to stop the car. Gerrit Jantonen enters the drifting zone, nice, with a really nice transition and into the braking zone, takes the momentum with the BMW E35 up the hill and now transitions into the last corner. No major mistakes of Gerrit Jantonen, but he had no competitor at the track because Eric Lobmeier has to roll out in his C6 Corvette. No power transition problems here in his car, so he has to be towed away. Lobmeier took the 5-minute rule and could repair his car, so he is back at the line against Gerrit Jantonen. Chases him down up the hill into Michael Schumacher S. Gerrit Jantonen with a nice little flick takes the momentum up into the first corner. Nice transition, and Lobmeier makes a nice attack here at the entrance of Lille Monaco. Is close to the door of Gerrit Jantonen, pushes him up the hill as they then transition into the last corner. Eric Lobmeier with a nice chase, but with the 0 of the first run, he had no chance. Gerrit Jantonen advances to the next round. So we have next battle Karel van Brantegem against Dylan Mouchenot. Karel van Brantegem in the Nissan Skyline R33, and he is, as you can see, with 336 horsepower. Yeah, that's a hard fight against Dylan Mouchenot in this really fast BMW E36. Karel van Brantegem with a nice initiation, takes a nice line, nice transition as you could see out of the cockpit view of Dylan Mouchenot, but Dylan Mouchenot is close to Karel van Brantegem, but has to cut the line a little bit. A short little straight here, but that's okay in the club class. Nice push over the finish line, but a mistake made by Dylan Mouchenot. As they switch positions, Dylan Mouchenot accelerates up to Michael Schumacher S and makes a huge gap. Karel van Brantegem has no chance to stay close to the French weapon Dylan Mouchenot brought with him. Tries to copy the line and gain some ground as he cuts the line, but Dylan Mouchenot overshots it at the entrance of Lille Monaco. Goes way to the outside, and Karel van Brantegem takes the win because Dylan Mouchenot got a 0 for the second part of this battle. So now we have the battle for the third place. It's Dylan Mouchenot against Eric Lobmeier, the young Hungarian driver, against the experienced French guy at the Nürburgring. As we see, Dylan Mouchenot accelerates up the hill, makes a gap on Eric Lobmeier. Nice initiation, takes lots of speed, and the Corvette strikes again. There's no power at all. Eric Lobmeier has no chance to stay close to Dylan Mouchenot as he goes wide again at the entrance of Lille Monaco, but this time he stayed on the track, finished the line in style and goes over the mountain, and Eric Lobmeier once again stops the Corvette at Lille Monaco and has to be towed away in a C6 Corvette. Yeah, that's bad luck for the young man from Hungary. So as we have Dylan Mouchenot with a victory lap, and as you can see, he's celebrating early, takes Goodyear corner in style, and a huge amount of smoke pouring out of the rear tires. Dylan Mouchenot accelerates, so it's third place for Dylan Mouchenot because Eric Lobmeier has to give up his battle against Dylan. So now he is victory lap for Dylan Mouchenot as he earned third place in his nice looking BMW E36. The 2.8 turbocharged engine under the bonnet here. So nice one for Dylan Mouchenot, and we have the final. It's Gerrit Jantonen against Karel van Brantegem. Yeah, the two elder guys here in the competition. Two Dutch guys battle it out here at the second round of the Nürburgring in the club class. Who will take the high step on the podium? Is it Karel van Brantegem in the Nissan Skyline as he enters Michael Schumacher S? Or will it be Gerrit Jantonen who tries to chase down Karel van Brantegem? Karel van Brantegem is on a nice line. Nice transition here into Lille Monaco. Takes the momentum up the hill. And a nice transition once again. Gerrit Jantonen is not close at the side of the Nissan Skyline. And now they switch positions. So for the last time, Gerrit Jantonen accelerates up the hill in his BMW E35, enters Michael Schumacher S, goes a little bit over the inside curb here, takes A nice line, a late transition, takes the momentum with him. Karel van Brantegem tries to stay close, and now he closes the gap, pushes Gerrit Jantonen over the mountain edge. As we enter the last corner, Karel van Brantegem takes the win over Gerrit Jantonen.
J'étais en demi-finale et j'ai eu un beau run leader. Le suiveur il a eu un problème mécanique, donc du coup ça fait que je suis passé et je fais 3e. Très bon week-end au niveau du classement général pour la rburgring Drift Cup, où je fais le championnat complet.
Het ging allemaal soort als vanzelf vandaag. Dus ja, normaal wil de auto wel eens niet meewerken en vandaag werkte die een keer wel mee en dan gelijk resultaat, dus lekker.
Ik had gehoopt top 8, top 4. Dus dan uiteindelijk zie je in top 4 dat ik win tegen Dylan. En dan, dan was het alles geven tot plaats nummer 1. Hè.
So now we come to the pro class as we have some qualifying highlights for you. And third place with a huge run with 92 points got Uwe Sehne from the Sport Auto Drift team in his BMW M3 E36 Supercharged. As he enters with a really high speed here at Michael Schumacher's nice transition, takes lots of speed, backwards entry, goes wide, but stays on the line the judges wanted to see. Uwe Sehne makes a nice transition over the edge of the mountain. Uwe Sehne second place. Andros Antonio with a score of 93 points as he accelerates up the mountain in his R32 Nissan Skyline with the R34 front end. Nice through Michael Schumacher as nice on the line. Takes a lot of speed with him. Huge angle here at the entry of Le Monaco. Slight little bit of corrections here, but now he enters the last corner. Nice on the line as the judges wanted it to see. 93 points. First place goes to the Netherlands. Johnny Vogt in his natural aspired V8 BMW E36. Huge speed as he drags the handbrake into Michael Schumacher as takes lots of speed and a really nice line. Johnny Vogt with a huge backwards entry into Lil Monaco. Now he transitions late to the last corner. Nice on the line. Really lots of smoke here. Johnny Vogt with the first place in qualification. As we line up the drivers for top 16 parade after some really nice battles in the top 32. We are coming to the Queen Final. As I mentioned earlier, we joined forces with the Drift King series and they have a special ladies competition. So here's the final. Alice Enne against Sandra Janusauskaite. Alice Enne in the lead, BMW E36. Nice entry into Michael Schumacher S. Nice copy off the line of Sandra Janusauskaite. Transitions really nice. Alice Enne in the lead and enters Le Monaco but shuts it down, has to stop drift. And Sandra Janusauskaite overtakes her and takes the win with her for the ladies competition. Next up, top 8 here at the Nürburgring Drift Cup. We have Benoit Berton against Massimo Kekin. Benoit Berton in the Toyota Supra MK4 and Massimo Kekin in the Subaru Impreza. Both with a 2JZ engine under the bonnet. Benoit Berton, nice handbrake drag to enter the first corner. Massimo Kekin is in the reach and now tries to attack but overshots it, goes a little bit off track with the rear tires, and the judges are really strict about going off track here at the Nürburgring Drift Cup. They said in the briefing if you go off track with one tire you zero out. So Massimo has a huge deficit and now leads Benoit Berton into the second part of this battle. Makes a slight gap over the Toyota Supra. Takes a lot of speed with him as he transitions, but overshots it once again. Massimo Kekin goes off track as well as Benoit Berton, so they both zero out in this part of the battle. That's really bad luck for Massimo Kekin. Was way faster, and Benoit Berton takes the win and advances to the top 4. Next up is Archie Hammer, the young gun from the United Kingdom, against well-known Nürburgring Drift Cup competitor Niels Visser in this nice-looking BMW E46 with a 1.5 JZ engine under the bonnet, and Archie Hammer spiced up the game over the winter break as he found 200 extra horses, and Niels Visser with a slight mistake goes off track a little bit, as you can see the roof line of the car dipping down a little at the exit of Michael Schumacher S before the transition, but chases down Archie Hammer really well. Niels Visser, yeah. So now he has to do a miracle against Archie Hammer, accelerates up the hill. Nice and fast entry for the first corner. Niels Visser, as you can see, shifts down to 3rd gear, and Archie Hammer chases him down really hard. Now they break into Lille Monaco. Niels goes wide, but touches the wall a little bit. Nice little wall tap here from Niels Visser, but Archie Hammer makes no prisoners, pushes Niels Visser over the edge of the mountain and takes the win. As you can see, the emotions go high here at the competition of the Nürburgring Drift Cup. Fast entries and lots of emotions. That's what we like about this track. Blind corner over 170 kilometers an hour. Next up is Francois Garcia against Enver Haskasab. Enver Haskasab took all the way from Cyprus to compete here at the Nürburgring, and he leads Massimo Garcia in this part of the battle. Enver Haskasab brought a really nice looking S15, and he pulls a huge gap over Francois Garcia. No mistakes made by Enver Haskasab. Garcia has no chance at all staying close with Enver Haskasab. Tries to copy the line, but yeah, we want to see battles here in the pro class and not a lot of distance. So now they switch positions, and Enver Haskasab tries to push Garcia through the drifting course. And he is close. Garcia, nice entry, nice on the line, nice transition. Enver Haskasab goes a little to the inside, but now gains the proximity. A little mistake made by Enver Haskasab here, but overall he pushes Garcia over the edge of the mountain and gets the win. Enver Haskasab got the win. Next up is Georgios Christoforou against Gedimas Levickas. As you could see in the highlights, Christoforou got a huge hit on the rear axle but could fix it. Levickas with a huge entry, takes lots of speed with him into Michael Schumacher S, but Christoforou is close and aggressive, and now they break it down. A lot of angle here as Levickas breaks into Lille Monaco. Nice transition and a nice attack of Christoforou in the chase. And he has a 1000 horsepower in this BMW 1 Series. As you can see, wheel spin from the beginning on. Nice, huge flick entry of Christoforou, and Levickas is close. Makes pressure on the door. Oh, that's a big chase run of Levickas. Pushes Christoforou as he shuts it down. Levickas overtakes him, goes over the finish line and takes the win because Christoforou had to shut down the car. So next up in the top 4 is Benoit Berton against Archie Hammer, both with almost the same amount of power. Archie Hammer, the winner of the second round of 2023 Nürburgring Drift Cup, so he knows the track quite well. Archie Hammer accelerates up the hill. Big entry into Michael Schumacher as Benoit Berton leaves a little bit of a gap and tries to close it as they break into Lille Monaco. Archie Hammer goes big on the angle here, and Benoit Berton has to cut the line and go over these 3 little pylons, so he makes a huge mistake. So now they switch positions and Archie Hammer chases down Benoit Berton in his Toyota Supra. Hammer makes pressure from the beginning on, is really close to Benoit Berton. As you can see, killer transition from Archie Hammer, and now they break into the corner. Major mistake again from Benoit Berton as he has a big correction here, and Archie Hammer pushes him over the top of the mountain. Archie Hammer advances on to the final. As you can see here, Archie Hammer, yeah, fist up in the air, Archie Hammer in the final once again. So next is Gedimas Levickas against Enver Haskasap. Enver Haskasap, yeah, he was a former Driftmasters driver, so really well known all over Europe, and Gedimas Levickas, current points leader of Drift Kings, so he knows how to drift as well. Levickas with a huge entry into Michael Schumacher as a nice big angle here once again. Enver Haskasap makes a huge dive into Lil Monaco, tries to push Gedimas Levickas around the track as he does. So now they switch positions. Enver Haskasap aggressive out of the corner here, but Gedimas Levickas touches him here at the acceleration. Enver Haskasap goes straight, no steering, goes into the barrier here. Gedimas Levickas continues on and tries to stay really nice on the line. A nice little wall tap here as he enters Lil Monaco and takes the win and advances to the finals. Gedimas Levickas takes the win over Enver Haskasap as he has problems with the steering rack and tries to repair his car. He has to be towed away and take 5 minutes rule. So the tech crew of Enver Haskasap tries all their best to get the S15 back to the start line for the third place battle against Benoit Berton, but they had a oil leak, so they got no starting permission. So we have a victory lap for Benoit Berton, third place here at the Nürburgring Drift Cup round 2 in his nice looking Toyota Supra MK4. So victory lap for Benoit Berton, but he makes a mistake, but that's not a problem at all because he had no opponent in this battle. Third place for Benoit Berton. So let's go to the final here as we have Archie Hammer from the United Kingdom in his 550 horsepower BMW against Gedimas Levickas in his BMW E46, and under the bonnet is a BMW M3 engine with a nice big turbocharger. So lots of power here of Gedimas Levickas as we see Archie Hammer leading Gedimas Levickas into the first corner. Both accelerate hard and a big flick entry of Archie Hammer takes the momentum with him to the first corner. Gedimas Levickas tries to make a big dive to the side of Archie Hammer and gets it, but he had a slight correction here. Archie Hammer with a nice run. No major mistakes at all. Archie Hammer with a huge lead run. So now they switch positions. Archie Hammer chases down Gedimas Levickas. And Archie Hammer is known for aggressive chase runs. And Gedimas Levickas has wheel spin in the acceleration. Big entry here in Michael Schumacher S, but Archie Hammer is close already. Pushes Gedimas Levickas into the braking zone of Lil Monaco. Now comes the attack. Archie Hammer is close to the door of Gedimas Levickas, but leaves enough room for the driver in front of him to do the transition. And Archie Hammer takes the win because he did the best over the 2 runs. Archie Hammer with a huge win here at the second round of Nürburgring Drift Cup as we joined forces with Drift Kings European Championship.
Les battles se sont super bien passés. On a passé un week-end d'enfer. Aujourd'hui, top 32, super. Top 16, impeccable. On a fait un buy run qu'on aurait préféré faire, mais bon, malheureusement, le concurrent, il n'a pas pu. Mais franchement, on est super content de toute l'organisation, tout ce qui est génial. Franchement, il n'y a rien à redire. Vraiment top du top.
Yeah, I'm very excited because main battle for me was top 8 or 4 with my opponent, which is driving in Drift Kings of the championship. And for finals, I was too much reluctant.
To be honest, I didn't expect it. I didn't know which way it was going to go, but we managed to take the win this weekend, and it's cool. 2 for 2. The last time I came here, I managed to take the win as well. So to keep the streak going is honestly, I'm lost for words. I can't believe I managed to do it. But big thank you to all my team and everyone that's here helping me. I can't thank everyone enough. Everyone was driving so hard. So every battle, I was constantly under pressure to have to push onto everyone's door. But honestly, I'm glad we got it that way because we showed people what we're made of. So really good.
We have 1 round left at the 19th and 20th of October as we enter a new track layout. So let's prepare for the big final of the year.